More than 113,000 cases of coronavirus now reported in Maryland, increase of about 350. Hospitalizations are flat and 102 people in the ICU. There have been 3 deaths since yesterday. Hello again, I'm Max McGee.
And I'm Tim Williams. Today's the first day of school for many students in Maryland, and it's like no other. Instead of filing in the classroom, students are logging in online for the lessons because of the pandemic.
But there are some teachers who will actually be in schools. Governor Larry Hogan and the state superintendent of schools visited with some of the teachers earlier this morning on their first day back in the classroom. WJZ is live. Avajoy Burnett tells us some teachers will be in schools and they'll have some company. Avajoy.
Hi, good afternoon, guys. Well, the governor and the superintendent of schools, they were on the Eastern Shore in Caroline County this morning touring some schools that were actually having people inside the building. So unlike this school right here behind me and many of the schools across the state, those schools in Caroline County, the ones that the governor toured earlier today, they're going to have some teachers and students inside for the first day of classes.
Happy to have you. Welcome back, welcome back.
Governor Larry Hogan and the superintendent of schools did the usual welcome back on the first day of classes, but this year is anything but traditional. Busy hallways and full classrooms have been replaced with social distancing and masks. The handful of schools are unique because they have some teachers who have returned to the classroom, along with some students who would do better with in-person instruction, like children with special needs.
We were just excited to see some of the kids, especially our special needs kids and the ones that really benefit by being back in the classroom, be able to get back. And it was, for me, it was exciting to see how excited the teachers were and see how excited some of the students were.
It's exactly what we've been talking about and envisioning, is this gradual return to public education in any way that we can.
The students are a small majority of the nearly 900,000 children in Maryland public schools, the overwhelming majority of whom will be doing their learning online. Later this fall, some districts will consider allowing some in-person instruction. The pandemic forced the previous school year to end on an unusual note, and then this new school year will start in the same way. But educators across the state are trying to maintain some sense of normalcy for the students.
Because we never told anybody they had to get back to school. It is the local school superintendents and school boards' decisions. You know, they're the duly appointed or elected school boards that have the authority. But the state asked all of the school systems to come up with a plan to try to get some kids safely back into the classrooms at some point.
In the meantime, when people are online during their virtual learning, we've gotten a report that Howard County, they may be having issues with students and parents logging in. This is something that we saw in Montgomery County last week, Monday, when they started. We reached out to Howard County to get some additional details on this. We will update you when we get information. Live at noon, Avajoy Burnett for WJZ.
Avajoy, thank you. Mayor Jack Young is expected to move the city into phase 2 of the coronavirus road to recovery today. That means indoor dining, retail stores, religious centers, and casinos can open at 50% capacity in the city, but indoor and outdoor entertainment venues will be closed.
The CEOs of 9 pharmaceutical companies have signed a pledge to make safety and well-being of vaccinated people the top priority in the development of the first COVID-19 vaccines. Now, there are 3 trials in phase 3 here in the United States, but polls show only a fraction of Americans say that they will get the vaccines as soon as one is available. The latest CBS News poll shows just 21% say they'd get a vaccine as soon as one is available, and that's down from 32% in July. But experts say the science behind the vaccines has been sound.
It has gone incredibly fast, but it's been done with integrity.
Dr. Jha, there you just heard, says we could have a vaccine by October, but it's going to be more like November or December. But even once we hit that approval process, the doctor says it could be well into next year before we have enough vaccines to give to most Americans who want to take them.